Okay, here is my first vintage journal. It is 7.5 by 5.25. It's a gutted book. Took the insides out and sanded the front and sanded the spine. I think it is or was a Reader's Digest with gold. It is, yeah, there's the little Pegasus thing. And I didn't do anything else to alter it. There's 3 signatures. I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I think is what it's called. I just used, I don't know what that is, crochet yarn, and then I ran some vintage photo distress ink over it. So sanded down, and then the inside I realized with this open edge I needed to put something there. So this is actually washi tape paper. Here's some lace. I made a library card and a tag that she can write on. I live in Utah, went to Antelope Island State Park for the first time after living here for 10 years. And so I bought this pin. This is a gift for my sister's friend who is watching her puppies while my sister's up here visiting for the weekend. This is all tea-dyed paper, vintage. This is just a scallop punch. Thanks, Denise, for the clue, the idea, and all the little feathery, ribbony stuff that's coming off. Yeah, learning about texture. I distressed all, in addition to tea dyeing all the paper, I distressed all the edges with the vintage photo. And I found a website that prints landscape on paper. So I did that. This is a Technique Tuesday bird print. I didn't go too crazy with stamping. I think that's the only stamp I used throughout. This is Granite Southworth paper. I think, is it Southworth? Anyway, all I did was get it wet and then wrinkled it up and then dried it in the oven, and then I ran a little bit of distress, just like that, over it to bring out the wrinkles a little bit. Some banners, some more paper, some more lines, and I don't know this girl personally, so I really couldn't personalize it too much. I just glued down a doily, made some photo mats there so that the little tops would stick out, and I used the vintage photo again. Paper to write on, put lots of paper in here. This is tea dye with some black food coloring, and then I dried it on the rack in my oven weeks after I did the whole Kool-Aid fiasco thing. So you can see there's still red marks coming up. And here's more. I heavily distressed the edges, I think. And there's another banner, more paper. Here's a postcard from Antelope Island. So I put that in there for her. More paper, a lot of paper, photo mats. The bird again, and the little ribbony paper clip. And that's pretty much it. It's all about the same. I just used a few, I think 3 sheets of scrapbook paper, different ones. This one was a sewing one. I don't remember what the other one is. But the rest of it was just computer paper. Even this is computer paper. 20 pound. I like that better. So there's just lots of room for writing, lots of room for journaling, lots of room for putting pictures. More paper. Trying to use up the paper that I have. More. Here's some Paris paper. That was all tea-dyed as well. This dark paper, it won't even print in the printer. It won't accept it. I have an HP. So it was just too dark, I guess. So, and I didn't really care for it too much. So, but this whole thing was just, the theme was vintage, period, because I've never done one. And I only had a day because my sister leaves soon, and this needs to be ready to go. So, and it is. I'm just waiting to do this. Just more paper. And here's the back washi tape, and I made another library card, and I put the last piece right across there. Kind of made a neat visual effect. And a card, or I mean a tag here. So, and I used my envelope punch board for that, but I forgot to do the punch board on that part, but I got part of it right anyway. So there's not a whole lot of color in here. It's all blacks and browns and vintage and a little bit of pink to set it off, but mostly it's just that. And this cloisonne or whatever kind of bison thing, because they have a lot of them there at the state park. So, heard of over about 500. So anyway, that was pretty fun. And that was what we did today. So that is the end. And like I said, I didn't cover anything. This is just sanded down book, sanded down spine with ink, vintage photo ink on the thread, and then a sanded down front. We used the electric sander to do that, so it only took a minute, and it did a pretty good job. It's a little flimsy in the spine, so next time I'll reinforce that, but I like that. It's very easy, very fast. And the end. Bye.